YouTube. This is Beller Sense channel, and today I decided to go live and talk about an annoying problem, which is branding by brands. Best example I could pick up was Gentleman by Givenchy. Givenchy Gentleman was released in 1974, and here you see the original flanker with the original packaging. And behind, you see the new version, which was released in 2015, which is absolutely the best example of branding by brands. They released in 2015 a new line called Gentleman Givenchy. And the funny thing is that they tried to fool us and they convinced everybody that this is that the first of all, it's the same scent, has been just reformulated or reinterpreted. And a lot of viewers all over the world, they started to shout out that Givenchy discontinued the original Givenchy Gentleman, which is not true, because Givenchy Gentleman is still on production, and only the packaging has changed. But there is a little slight problem. You have to ask for Givenchy Gentleman Original. If you don't ask for Givenchy Gentleman Original, you will not get the original. You will get the new version, which has nothing in common with the original. And that's a real issue because this branding policy is tricky, is misleading, and I think it's not even honest. Because if you've been a fan of the original Givenchy Gentleman and you don't ask for original, you just go to, let's say, to Sephora and pick up and bring it home and unbox it, then nobody will get you back, nobody will refund you, and you don't have the scent you always been wearing. So this is a kind of real problem with this branding policy. And this policy is not only the problem with Givenchy, it is also the problem with the other brands, but finally, it's the same problem in the LVMH group, Louis Vuitton group, which owns a lot of other brands and also owns Givenchy, also owns Christian Dior, and also owns Guerlain. They done the same thing exactly with Dior Homme. In 2020, they released Dior Homme. And everybody, they started to they make a new video, they started to review. Dior Homme has been discontinued. There is a new Dior Homme. Dior Homme original is dead. No, Dior Homme original is still on, but you have to ask for it. You have to say to the salesman, I want Dior Homme original. Then you get Dior Homme original. If you don't ask for it, then you get the new Dior Homme, which is very tricky because why? Why this policy have to be on? And I think this policy, it's a tricky policy because they want that customers buy automatically without thinking about, and then it's a kind of trap. Because if you are sincere, you don't have to trick people. You don't have to play trick on people. And I have an issue with their most of the reviewers, because most of the reviewers, they do a review blindly. They don't make a search. They don't try to find out what's going on. They don't have a lot of information. One is in the kitchen of his kitchen and talking about the perfumes. The other one is sitting on his bed and is talking about the perfume. The other one is living in a, I don't know, in a far land, and he doesn't have any information, and he's saying, oh, Givenchy Gentleman Original has been discontinued. No, it's still on. But he don't know, but he pretend to know. So that's a very funny thing, because the worst of all is all are those reviewers are influencers. So many people follow them and they think, wow, this guy, he He know what he's talking about. But no, he doesn't know anything. The guy he's making a pasta, or the other guy he's sitting in his bedroom, he's pretending to know everybody, like he received mails from Christian Dior, or he received a mail from Givenchy. No, 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 I'm sorry to say. This is not a professional. The professional way should be like that. Before making a review, before making a statement, you have to really search. You have to be really sure of your information. Then you can issue. For example, today I can tell you that Monsieur de Balmain is not anymore on production. So this is a real information. How I know that? I call Interperfume, I call the House of Balmain, and then I got the information from them. Or, for example, Mouchoir de Monsieur by the House of Guerlain has been discontinued. Or Derby by the House of Guerlain has been discontinued. So, because I'm sure, I called them, I asked them, and they confirmed me that has been discontinued. But I never make a review just by snapping my fingers and without knowing anything and pretending to know everything because I'm a wise kid or I'm a wise guy. I know everything. I'm a kind of wizard. No, you have to be sure of your information. If you are not sure of your information, please do not mislead people, because many fragrances are still on production, but you have to ask for the original. Then you will get the original. If you don't talk about it in the sincere way, why you keep pretending to know everything? Come on. Why you have to be a wise kid if you don't know anything? It's very easy nowadays. You can search, you can Google, you can try to find out, you can ask to others and be sure of your information. After that, you can state a video. For Dior Homme, many say Dior Homme original has been discontinued. I'm not lying. You can go and it's still there. And they don't even care that they say rubbish. Their reviews is still online. So Dior Homme original, Dior Homme intense, or even Dior Homme perfume is still on production. But you have to ask for original. It's the same thing with Givenchy Gentleman. Givenchy Gentleman original is still on production with a different packaging, has been reformulated, but it's still on production. You have to ask for original. So, same funny thing happened just a couple of months ago with Drakkar. Drakkar Intense came out. And immediately, all those wise kids, all those smart fellas, they started to make a statement. They started to make a new video. They started to impress on each other by saying, Guerlain Roche released a new flanker of Drakkar Noir. No, it's not Drakkar Noir. That's the new release by the house of Guerlain Roche called Drakkar Intense. And Drakkar Intense, it's a new flanker of the original Drakkar, which was released in 1972, and we are 2022, and it's the 50th anniversary of original Drakkar, not the 50th anniversary of Drakkar Noir. So why they keep those guys? They don't even know that before Drakkar Noir, another Drakkar existed. So that's why those wise kids, they linked immediately with Drakkar Noir. Come on. It's ridiculous. You have to be sure of your information. Otherwise, you are misleading each others, and this is not helpful. So what else I can tell you, my dear friends, is it's a very weird world we are living, and this issue of branding really annoy me. I don't know if annoyed you too or not, but really I'm fed up with flankers issuing flankers after flankers after flankers. Until when they want to continue? Let's pick up another example. You know the brand called Sauvage by Christian Dior. Okay, first they release Sauvage EDT. Then they release Sauvage EDP. Then they release Sauvage Perfume. And now they release Sauvage Elixir. So what's next? Come on. Enough is enough. Can you just come up with a new flanker, with a new name, with a new motivation? Always you have to try to find something around Sauvage, something around Dior Homme, or something around 1 million, Paco Rabanne, because Paco Rabanne also a couple of months ago released a Paco Rabanne 1 million Elixir. I'm getting nuts. I am through. I don't even go and buy them. I don't even go and test them because I don't consider this as a new fragrance. I consider this as a kind of easy marketing. Easy marketing, and customers are buying and buying and buying and buying flankers after flankers and after flankers. And they don't even realize that the brands are playing a trick on us. They are fooling with us. So we have to say no. Because after all, we are the spenders. We spend the money on those flankers. So when I buy a flankers, I don't buy a flankers to please Christian Dior or to please Givenchy. I buy flankers for myself because I like that flanker. I like that smell. I like the fragrance. Otherwise, why have to spend $95 and buying a flankers that I don't even care about it? I just buy it because it's new. Come on, that's silly. That's very childish, you know. So we have to grow up. We have to think about it twice. Don't pull the trigger easily. Really try to find out if you like that scent, if that fits you. Test it first, then pull the trigger. So that was my little shout out. I'm not going to take your time more than this. I will review as usual. And time to time, I will go live because I think it's important for me to stay in touch with my subscribers. And whenever I feel to say something, I will go live. Be sure of that. So the issue of branding was important for me. And I hope that you enjoy this live. And all I wish you is to have a pleasant weekend. And soon I will post a new review. All I can tell you, it's an Italian beauty. Nobody talk about it, but I don't care because that's why this channel exists. This channel, it's the channel of hidden gems. I'm not here to promote Dior Elixir, or I'm not here to promote a new flanker of Givenchy Gentleman. I'm here to promote what I like. And my motto is wear only what you like to wear. Have a good weekend. Stay in touch. Love to read your comments. God bless you. And you're the best. Cheerio.